Medfit Rehab founder Joanne James is a medical exercise specialist. Medfit Rehab, restoring strength and movement, making a difference in people's lives. 647-259-5481. MedfitRehab.com. If you are suffering from a host of medical problems, diabetes, osteoporosis, neurological, cardiovascular disorders, or cancer, Joanne James, medical exercise specialist for over 25 years, can develop an exercise program that will make your post-rehab effective and inspiring. Medfit Rehab will provide a hands-on, professionally supervised conditioning program. Medfit Rehab, 647-259-5481, MedfitRehab.com. Hi, Joanne. How are you this morning?
I'm great, Zelda. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you very
Fantastic.
much. Don't forget, on Wednesday we won't be around because it's Yom Kippur, but on Thursday you'll be here in the studio, and we're looking forward to that very, very much.
Fantastic. Thanks for the update.
Okay. So spontaneous fractures and osteoporosis, do they go hand in hand? People fall all the time. They break this or they break that. Does that necessarily have to connect to osteoporosis?
Well, the spontaneous fractures and just falling and breaking are two different things. Spontaneous fractures are more related to an individual who might be just standing there and all of a sudden they're on the ground. They don't know how they got there, or they felt a break in their thigh bone and ended up on the floor, obviously, because that's where you're gonna hit anyhow. And so that's a little bit different than falling on the ground and breaking your hip. In short, you've broken your hip or you've broken a bone in the leg, and that's caused you to collapse and fall on the ground. So that's more what spontaneous fractures are all about. And it was a big issue actually about 3-4 years ago when studies showed that if you were taking a medication generally considered a biphosphonate, which was used to help protect hip fractures in people who are osteopenic or a higher risk for osteoporosis. And, they found that some people were experiencing this after taking the medication for more than 5-6 years. Or 5 years plus, which a lot of people are on osteoporotic medications for long periods of time. So the big question came up was, are these medications actually creating the fractures versus building your hip bone?
So why do older people fall so often? Is it they've lost their balance? Is it because they're not exercising properly? They don't have the, the connection to the ground. They can't hold on. What do you think the reason is, and how do we fix it?
Well, I think everything that you said there are all part of it. Most importantly, with older adults, if they don't exercise, then the muscles that are used to hold you up, support you when you walk, help you sit down, stand up, all of those muscles are weak and they lose range of motion in their joint area, all because of lack of activity. Now, if you're wheelchair bound because that's your situation, well, certainly you're going to lose muscles, you're going to lose bones. But if you're even just an average everyday older adult and you're not doing the work that's required to build bones and muscles, yes, you could end up falling as a result. But people on medications might fall. Because of poor vision, they might fall. Lack of proper nutrition, they're not nourished enough. So when they get up, they get dizzy, they fall. All of these inner ear issues, they may fall as well. So there's many reasons why they may fall. But a lot of times it's just lack of activity, weak muscles, maybe poor vision, and lack of balance because they're not working the balance.
But isn't it also when you get to a certain time in your life, Joanne, you already start thinking, I'm going to fall, I'm going to hurt myself. The confidence that you've had throughout your life is going because people are already putting you into a box. There are so many older adults that I see at the gym that work out and are in incredible shape.
Exactly. And what you've hit the nail on the head in that when people older, when they start falling like that, the reason why they're falling and they're fearful of falling is that they're not doing anything on a regular basis in terms of exercising to challenge their balance. The only people that are afraid of falling are generally people who don't exercise. And I see that walking into our studio every day, which is people come in and they're afraid they're going to fall. Well, do you exercise? Well, no. Well, if you would exercise, you would gain that confidence,
Right.
and that's exactly what happens. And that's the kinds of programs that we put together. Zelda, I'm going to be doing a whole seminar, hopefully in the next month or so, about older adults falling and osteoporosis. I'll tell you more about it, but probably on the show on Thursday.
Okay, great. That's great, and we want to hear all about it. Thank you, Joanne. Have a wonderful day.
You're very welcome. Have a good day.
Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Joanne James, founder and medical exercise specialist of Medfit Rehab, will improve your overall health through medical exercise. Contact Joanne James, 647-259-5481, medfitrehab.com.